that we're live.
Yep.
And yeah, it's gonna happen at some point. We're gonna go live. There's so many things happening on the Daydreams show, and Lesbian Visibility Day is all happening at once. Oh my God. Visibility Day has popped off. It truly has. So many things are happening. I'm just now
That's
getting
all.
reports that Addison showed up at Madonna's show in West Hollywood, which I have not heard anything about. So, breaking news happening right now here on the Daydream Show. My name's Nell, and I'm joined by my good friend Claudia. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Happy Lesbian Visibility Day.
Happy Lesbian Visibility Day. Happy Pretzel Day.
Happy
Happy
me out now.
Happy Me Out Now.
Exactly.
Um, 6 years ago? No, 7 years ago.
Oh, sure, yeah. Some time ago. That was 7 years, yeah. 7 years. 7 years in can't say it's
A
been
little,
heaven.
taking a little too much time for our girl, our Gaylor in charge. Gaylor in
Yeah.
charge.
I mean, a while ago, people were talking about, like, oh, do we know who the first Gaylor was? And I was like, yes. She was born in 1989. She's been telling us.
Yeah. And it's just,
Uh,
um,
yeah.
but who, so Addison showed up at the Madonna show.
I mean, that's the word on the street.
Did you
That's
see
what I've heard.
the You watched Addison's full Coachella set, right? I think, or no?
Oh, absolutely. The first weekend, I was there. I was at Coachella from my living room, screaming, jumping around, dancing. Like I was at the set fully. I love you, lesbian
Or
Addison
two?
Rae. And then yeah, the second weekend was just oh yeah. What a journey these pop girlies are on together. Having Olivia Rodrigo come out and debut her gay
BK.
Versailles song
Yeah.
after we've been talking about Versailles for years and about how it's like a
Yes.
queer haven. Like that was
Yes.
I was feasting.
That's what literally, that was the first, I think that was the first Zoom session that I joined you all in. You were talking about um, Versailles and gay
Oh,
Paris.
yeah, like the queer havens in Paris, the Culture's Clever, that workshop. Oh, that's That's like foundational to me. It was like one of the first things where I was like, oh, like we really should be looking at swooping letters, cursive letters here.
Another thing that I noticed is that Petra Collins directed this video again for her. Though she's been doing that for years, like for Olivia's first her album.
Petra
So
Collins
Petra
is
Collins.
like Olivia's like music video person, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And Petra Collins was also at that Grammys party in 2023 where Taylor Swift was the lesbian.
Oh, like the
And
lesbian send-off party. That party to me was like, I guess like a bachelorette party in straight culture, but like instead of like goodbye to your single life, it's like goodbye to your lesbian life. You're gonna have to beard for like a few years, girly pop. Like go get it up with your hair and your hands in Kelsey Ballerini's hair. That's what that was to
right,
me.
magic.
So you're saying that Olivia Rodrigo's music video director was at the gay goodbye party.
And I love
Fascinating.
Petra Collins because I've been a fan. Oh, Petra Collins is actually very personal.
Wait, why? Say more. Oh no, did we lose you, Cloud? Oh, I can't hear you, Claudia, if you can hear me. Oh, we're on the edge of our seats to know why she's so personal to you.
Can you hear me now?
We got you. Oh my gosh, what a
Uh,
cliffhanger. Welcome back.
her-
Wait, you were saying that she's like personal to you, Petra Collins?
because her videos and her music, she's done a lot of like little short documentaries for certain brands over the last decade, and I remember just so like I don't know, seen by her because she was like I don't know, like she
Hmm.
would show like girls that won't shave their legs. This was before I didn't know that I'm gay,
Right. Sure, sure,
but
sure. She's like part
yeah,
of the
but
journey.
yes, she would like show, uh, film her sister dancing a lot because she's a dancer, a choreographer, and
Mm.
uh, yeah, she was it's just like very like that emo girl, but like cutesy, whimsy vibes at the same time. And I was very
Yes.
into that during that time because I was also depressed, but whatever.
Well,
But
and
that
also
was 10 years
like,
ago.
oh wow, she's been like at it. She's had quite the career. I mostly like, well, one, I'm thinking about how she like looks at things through a female gaze and like aligning with that and like, but also so fascinating. I'm reading that she did Benny Blanco and Selena's Sunset Boulevard, which is just so funny and
Oh,
interesting. That's the one where they're like, if that's the one I'm thinking of, she's like a giant and he's like little in the music
wait,
video.
are you talking about a song? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco did a song called Sunset Boulevard last year, and it, um, I think it was the one where she's like a giant and he's like really small and she's like kind of like just like a 1950s vamp kind of like playing with him. If it's the right video. Maybe it's
Mhm.
not. I think, oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, it's like very dreamy, very ethereal, very Petra Collins now that I know her like style and like have looked at the other videos, right?
Mhm.
Oh, very, yeah. The fact that they came out with a song called Sunset Boulevard is just like, y'all bearding forever. Like, okay. I'm also intrigued to see that Petra Collins directed a music video for Rosalia, who I like have not gotten over her running to her girlfriend mid-concert and shouting her out and like just being so lesbian on main. Like I love gay. I love gay. I love gay pop stars being gay all the time.
Wait, who is the one running to Rosalia?
What?
Who was the one running to Rosalia?
No, 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 no. I think Rosalia is like performing and her girlfriend is in the audience and she like runs to her like mid-performance.
Oh,
She's like in the crowd, she's like saying hi, she's like walking. And if I got the
oh,
story right, um at some point they were talking about like, oh, was she surprised? And I don't know if that, she looked like she was a little like, oh my God, you're here kind of moment. Because she's like talking to fans and then she sees her and she just like bolts and like hugs her like,
oh.
mid song, and it's like this is so gay. I love women. I love women loving women. Uh yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
lots.
and I knew that she was gay the whole time.
I knew. I mean, I just think that like if it's just the default should be gay in the entertainment industry. And if you don't look at it that way, like you just are looking at it through a lens that I don't think is real.
No, and it
Like
has
I'm
been.
yeah, yeah, exactly. This is not
Exactly.
news.
No.
Nothing new, as Selena, no, as Haley says. Which,
Um,
speaking
I can't.
of, I can't stop thinking. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, keep going.
No, I can't get over the fact that Haley Kiyoko came out for Gigi Perez's set at Coachella and sang Girls Like Girls, and then they
Oh
announced a duet,
God.
and like she's in the film Girls Like Girls that's
Hmm.
coming out this summer, and I'm just like, this is summer of lesbians again. Yet again, every year.
That is
What were
so
you gonna say
perfect
though about
because Gigi
yeah.
Perez's music is so like it could I was gonna say it's like so opposite from um Taylor, but it's not really that opposite from Taylor. It's just like it kind of like intertwines.
Yeah, it's like another strand, you know? But
Yes.
it's like it's I'm very grateful that we have like an arc of Gigi listening to Haley as a kid and then becoming another strand of Haley, you know, like of the lineage of like queer artists. And now they're together. I don't know. I was surprised that I didn't see more people talking about it given the like Taylor and Haley of it all, but I'm very excited. But you were gonna say something though about Petra Collins, or if you wanted to, wherever
Um,
we were going else.
I was gonna say that Petra Collins, yes, she also directed a few music videos for Selena, but like 2016, 2015.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just found out this year that Petra Collins was the one that did that basically created Euphoria and they like stole it from her.
Yeah. I just was reading about that too. That's, oh my God. Is
So can I curse on
who's
this?
they? Sam the Levinson, the guy who made it?
Because I was gonna say F you to that guy.
Wait, what'd you say that
So,
again? Sorry.
oh no, I just cursed and said fuck you, Sam Levinson.
Oh, Sam Levinson. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's so okay, I have it here. At the invitation of Sam Levinson, Collins moved to Los Angeles in 2018, 2019 to work on Euphoria. And she stated that Levinson told her, quote, I wrote a show based on your photos. Will you direct it? And spent 5 months
Oh.
developing the series with Levinson, including casting, before being dismissed for being too young to direct. I'm going to kill him. Wow. Wow. Happy lesbian day to everyone. Wow.
And I
Sometimes
never,
it just, wow. Yeah, yeah, sorry, go.
oh God, no, I knew to never watch that show. I have never seen anything of that show, and I knew because this creepy ass guy always just gave me a bad. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, that's really fucked up. I didn't know that, and until this year, and like, God, like, fuck that.
Wow. This is, yeah. I feel very grateful that she seems to have like continued to create like this niche and like what a gift to have all these like ethereal music videos and also like
Yes,
oh, I'm just like imagining in a world in which like I know nothing about Euphoria other than I was not not for me. For many of the reasons you just said and more. And I'm just like imagining what art could have come of Petra Collins like directing Zendaya and the rest of the cast.
oh, hello.
Oh, I got you. Are you still there?
Okay.
We're
Yes.
here. We're back.
Sorry,
Through.
I can't tell if it's my connection, but I'm so sorry that it keeps like cutting
Oh, you're good. I can hear you. I think we're back. Um, yeah. I just think that the more I'm like optimistic that we are on a path towards a resurgence of female gaze art. Like the fact that
off.
this didn't break Petra Collins, at least what like in her career, you know. I I'm sure it was devastating. I like can't imagine someone saying like, "Oh, I want to like help elevate your art," and then just stealing it from you.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's like so predatory. They even did
Hmm.
that.
Yep. Yeah,
or that he
wow.
was allowed to do that under HBO, whatever.
It just makes me think so much about like how much art's co-opted, you know, like art gets presented and then there's a bunch of people who are like, okay, well, we have to like make it palatable. And it's like, well, then it's no longer the art, you know? And how much are we willing to like bend in order to like get some form of the art published, you know?
Yes,
And the fact that artists even have to have that conversation.
right.
Long live female gaze, lesbian art, Rena Yang, queer.
Oh my
I'm
God. Have
just,
you seen the movie? No, you have. It hasn't come out yet,
which one? Are you talking about Mother Mary?
or it has.
It's
Yeah,
out.
it
Some people have
has. Oh
seen
my
it.
God.
I got a text from one of my good friends, and the text was just like, "Hello, I have seen the movie." And I was like, yes, here is the Gaylor information you're seeking right now, which is why you're texting me, whether you know it or not.
Right.
Which is shout out to Erin for making a video about the Gaylor connections to Mother Mary. Um, and if you've been around, you know that long ago, when the All Too Well short film came out on Anne Hathaway's birthday, some actress asked me what happened. She's talking to the actress. You're why I'm crying. We're lesbians in a bathroom together.
Hmm.
It's you, Anne Hathaway, for being my situationship. Anyway, I think there's a lot of information that points to Anne Hathaway. Whether it's real or not or PR, it doesn't really matter. There's just a lot of information about Anne Hathaway and Taylor Swift. And she just keeps doubling down on it. Like when she was like, "Oh, did you know that I auditioned with Anne for Les Mis?" And it's like, we had no idea you were there, Taylor, but thank you for confirming
Oh,
this."
right. Yeah.
Anyway, Anne Hathaway lesbian with Jessica Chastain lesbian, everyone lesbian. Which I wasn't sure what kind of people, I'm saying lesbian to Jessica Chastain because she wore a lesbian pride dress and Anne Hathaway was like, "Look what my girl did," referring to the award she won. And then the second comment in the caption of the photo was, "And wearing that." And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with you commenting on the fact that she wore a lesbian pride dress? Like, okay, I see you,
Whoa.
bitch. Happy fucking lesbian day to you, Jessica Chastain.
You know what? Good for them.
Good for them. Good for
For them.
them. Even if you were the like probably older person in All Too Well, you know what? It's a banger and I love it. So thank you for your service, even if it
Wait.
was toxic, I
Oh, right.
guess.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, I think that All Too Well, I think there's probably lots of people involved in All Too Well, but I think at some point we have been led to believe that All Too Well is about Anne Hathaway, whether it is true or not. All I have to say
Because
is
of
that, what's that?
because of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, so Jake Gyllenhaal, like, and Anne Hathaway had a period of time where they made a bunch of films together, and it was when Taylor was dating Jake. And whenever anyone asked Jake about Taylor on the red carpet, Anne had a script. And I have watched many of these interviews where she says the same exact script, which is Jake gets asked, "What about Taylor?" And literally steps in front and says, "How rude of you to speak of someone else. Like, I'm not even here. I am the love of Jake's life right now in this film," and just like goes on a whole fucking bit. And if she had done it like once or even like twice, it would have been like, okay, you're just being silly. But like, no, you had a line and it allowed Jake to never talk about Taylor and for you to talk about Taylor. How interesting. Um,
Right. It's just also it's giving closeted.
mhm. Yep.
I mean, I didn't even know about this, but it just kind of does it come full circle now.
That's what I'm saying. I have been on for lack of better words, swift away since Red TV, which was an insane thing to be talking about at that point. We'd never talked about Anne Hathaway being a muse, and it was like, we really don't need more muse discourse. I don't even participate in muse discourse, except that I think there's some funny things going on with Anne Hathaway, you know what I mean? And there's some other things too, like the promo with the car driving. Like she released that on November 5th, which is Guy Fawkes Day. Remember the 5th of November. And the caption that she posted for the video was Rem November 12th, remember it? And it was like, are you saying remember on Guy Fawkes Day? Like, which Guy Fawkes was like an anarchist, you know. V for Vendetta, which was a very influential film, part of the 2005 queer cinema eruption. Um, oh, there was something I was going to say though about, sorry, I went down too many rabbit holes. Now I got to backtrack. I don't know where we were, where we went. Everyone is
Um,
gay,
Everyone's gay. They're literally no, like literally though.
literally. Oh, I remember the last thing I was going to say about that promo with the car driving.
Yes,
Aside from the Guy Fawkes and the like, okay, revolution coded information, that shot of the car driving, we have seen that exact shot in an Anne Hathaway film, Love and Other Drugs,
right.
which is also Jake. Jake and Annie were in this Love and Other Drugs, and there's a
Yes,
shot of a film driving in upstate New York in autumn, just like the All Too Well music video. And it's like, okay, she has a film that has this. It's on her birthday. And now we're
right.
here. And now we're at Mother Mary,
Yes.
which is to say
Also,
that, sorry, go ahead.
no, go. No, go ahead.
I was just
Finish your
going to
thought.
talk about how, like, back when it was originally promoted, it was, quote, about a lesbian power couple. And
Yeah,
then when
that's
it
always
came
how it
out,
was.
right now, though, if you read the articles, current articles, they talk about former best friends or like twins. They've changed the
Oh,
language. And so people were like, are we does anyone have screenshots? I swear they said something else. So, like, I chimed in and was like, thank God I took it. Here it is. The article's still up, it's just not current. And when we
right.
traced the source of like who first called it, it was like the articles sorted an article, but eventually every source led to a Twitter account that is not very popular, but has a huge following on Instagram called Sapphic Sandwich. And they were just like,
Yes.
everyone get up, like lesbian power couple coming in. And it's like, okay, so us calling it lesbian came from a fan or a lesbian influencer, if you will. And then everyone took that as fact. And then now the formal narrative is that they're friends. This is so deeply mimicking the Reputation tour, like to a T. Like, what do you mean the first source was a fan? That I think is one of the most important parts of the Mother Mary narrative is that it is following the exact narrative of like Taylor's life of like some fan said, "Hey, this is fucking gay." And then it became like a little codified. And then it was like, no, no, we're just still friends. It's just a friend thing.
Oh,
Like to a T.
right.
Because there's a
Well,
lot
I
of,
remember that too.
yeah.
The articles all saying clearly just saying inspired by no, what is it? Like Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, inspired pop star, no, lesbian pop star. Yeah, the word lesbian in it. And that's what I meant when I said too that I hope uh, it is actually lesbian instead of just
Wait, say
saying that
that.
it is. Oh, hello?
Wait, say that again. Sorry. It just cut out a bit. You're saying that's why you want to
Oh, I'm
say
sorry.
lesbian? No, no, you're okay.
Uh, yeah, no, I'm hoping that it is actually gay instead of just like trying to sell it that way. It's like,
Wait, I'm so sorry, Claudia. I maybe missed something. Can you just like back up and say what you're saying? My bad.
Oh yeah. Wait, can you hear me for good? Like for sure.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's just like a little mumbled, but I got you now.
Oh, okay. Um, that we don't actually like back away from like it actually being gay. That's all. And also just
What do you when you
because,
say it, what do you I just like missed what you were talking about totally.
oh
Like when
no,
you say
the
it.
movie.
Oh, we're still talking about Mother Mary. You're saying
Yes.
Mother Mary stopped being gay. I'm back with you. I thought maybe you started talking about something else because I missed it. My bad, Claudia.
No. Oh, it's
Okay,
okay.
you're saying Mother Mary, they're backing away from being gay. Why?
Because of what you just said, that they're saying that they're just
Oh,
normal friends now. Yeah. It's
yeah.
like they were saying that it's lesbian since the beginning. So
That's it. Yeah. And that's, I don't know, shout out to the person on Blue Sky who like asked about it and the other people who had screenshots because it was like, no, we have a record of this. And I think that that's what's so integral to this. It's like you maybe are just like making a screenshot that you don't know where it's going to end up, but like to me, having those screenshots and being able to trace the arc of like, oh, it started with a fan who said it was lesbian, and then, in that whole trajectory, it's like, okay, that the overlay of the trajectory on the history is like the same, and that is key, and that would have never happened if people hadn't documented things and if people hadn't said, wait a minute, this seems different, like it is a collaborative effort that like we're able to talk about that narrative. Like I wouldn't be able to know any of that without the people on Blue Sky like posting things and corroborating like data. And I'm sorry, I don't remember who were the people who like asked those questions and other people who posted the lesbian screenshots that said this is a lesbian power couple. But yeah, through time and space, I'm sending you appreciation because yeah, I don't know. I love that this project is a group project, and I love that there's things where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna like post this like random one-off thing that I don't really think it means anything, and then like a year later, you're like, well, here we are. Here we are. And I see it happen to everyone. Like so many people are like, la di da.
yes. Because
Yeah.
they put it out there. I mean, obviously it's like it does seem part of the whole plan overall. But
Which is to say, I was just thinking, okay, so we have like a few more minutes left to celebrate Lesbian Visibility Day before we go into our arts forum, and we're gonna watch what's it called? The Lesbian Avengers Eat Fire 2, which is the 1993 documentary about this activist group that started in the 90s to try to. The first thing was they wanted to have a more inclusive school board curriculum or school curriculum, and the board was saying that we can't have a anti-racist curriculum because we are not going to have the homosexual education as well. And they're like, oh, this is just an excuse to be racist, and also homophobic. So that was how Lesbian Adventure started. And the Bad Blood music video ties into the Lesbian Adventures took their name from the Adventures TV show, and the Bad Blood music video which came out on International Day Against Homophobia, as an aside. But that music video uses like exact moves from the Avengers. So I think there's that tie there. But yeah, we're gonna watch that. And if you don't have the link, you can get it at wendingcircles.com. But I was just thinking about like if there's anything else we wanted to talk about in terms of Lesbian Visibility Day. And I was gonna say maybe it's a good time to talk about what we love so much, Claudia. Do you want to tell the people what we love? Do you know what I'm talking about? Sorry if that was really vague.
oh,
I was
like
thinking
the
about,
the WNBA.
yes, I was thinking about sports. Claudia and I love sports, and we're gonna be talking about sports.
Well,
And
you have to
it's
tell
like
me
we're all the new
about
romantics.
you have to tell me about the 10 lesbians thing because I really
Yes. Well, okay, so this is my like our like little announcement. Claudia and I are starting like a little sports realm to talk about. I know about the NWSL and global football and soccer. And Claudia knows about basketball and the WNBA. So we're going to like share what we know about the different realms. And one of the things that I was going to share with Claudia is I feel like something that I will think about probably for the rest of my life is the fact that the very first day, April 13th, 2019, the very first day that Taylor starts announcing the like Lover Era Me music video, etc., there's a 13-day Instagram filter that changes every single day, starting on the 13th, going to the 26th for Me Out Now. And the
Mhm.
first day that she is on Instagram stories being like, hey guys, here's the filter. Who is sitting next to her? International superstar Alex Morgan, a soccer player, one of the
Yep.
all-time greatest.
Yep.
Um, why is Alex Morgan sitting? What are we doing, lesbians? What are we doing? And I have a theory, and I had this theory long before Alex Morgan showed up with Taylor to celebrate lesbians. But there was an old phrase. It actually was around this time in 2019. But I think it started well before then. It probably hit a peak around 2019. The phrase was that the U.S. women's national team, the soccer team that represents the entire U.S. for women, is 10. There's 11 people on the field, and so the joke was that it was 10 lesbians and Alex Morgan. And this was like a very
Whoa.
big
What?
meme in the WOSO community, women's soccer. Um,
Yes.
I've never said WOSO aloud. I don't know if that's how people say it. Welcome to my first time talking about sports.
Why could I
Um,
why could I actually tell that you've never
I was like, a WOSO?
the woe
I
so
think it's WOSO. Um,
I've never heard that, but okay.
yeah, it's like I work with teenagers, and one time they were talking about being gay women, and they said, "I'm not Wallawa, but I'm Wallawa with her." And that sentence, they were saying WLW, women loving women, but they said
Oh
Wallawa.
my
And
God.
I,
Hmm.
like, it took every ounce of, like, strength to not fall to the floor. Like, I love children so much. What was I saying? 10 lesbians, Alex Morgan. It was just, like, a big thing. And it still, like, has persisted. Not so much anymore because Alex has retired and is married and has kids. Um, anyway.
Okay.
She did not mention her husband once in her announcement. Like she did not say his name when she retired from soccer. And I was like, I'm paying attention, Alex Morgan. I'm paying attention. And I can just imagine, like, imagine you're a closeted lesbian. Everyone else on your team is out, but you
Hmm.
started so early, you were part of the
Hmm.
group that had to closet or whatever, or you had some plan with fucking Taylor Swift because you were on stage with her in the 1989 tour. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you, Alex Morgan. All I know is that if I was a closeted lesbian and everyone else got to be 10 lesbians and then me, I would be so
Oh,
unwell. I would
wait,
be so unwell.
I really need to see like it written out.
10
I
lesbians and
need
Alex Morgan?
because I didn't I need to see the effect of that because yeah.
Real.
Um okay, and then also remember just right now. I'm sorry, I should have looked this up before, but
Oh, you're good.
do you remember that just really quickly in Unrivaled, the other basketball league, right, that was
Yes.
going on a few months ago? Alex Morgan was at one of the games, I think one of the larger games that they traveled to, I think to was either in Philly or New York. But she was there with like another lesbian.
She's a key early investor. Excuse me? Excuse me. Hello?
No,
I'm
she would what?
unwell.
Well, I think she is a lesbian.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
She
pretty
says
sure
this
that that
is
was a
the
lesbian.
way that Unrivaled is set up. I was on board from day one. I have chills. This fucking
Right.
dyke. Sorry, I'm so overwhelmed at the fact that I'm
But that,
finding out that Alex Morgan is funding dyke basketball.
no, but that's what I mean because I saw her there and she was, like at in the one of the front rows. She's yeah, her. And there was another. She was sitting between two women. One of them clearly is a wife next to her,
Wow.
and I was like, wait, but don't you have a husband?
Yeah.
And I hate that I even like thought about that, but I'm just like I'm pretty sure people were saying that you're not gay, but okay. All right.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, she was with Heather
So,
O'Reilly in Polka
oh,
Dots,
who's Heather
which
O'Reilly?
Heather O'Reilly was one of the first out lesbians in women's professional
Oh,
soccer, and she kissed her fiance girlfriend on live TV. It was like it was a very big deal. Yeah. So her Alex, I mean, everyone's friends. There's a lot of gay people. It's like, all of Alex Morgan's friends are lesbians. The one thing
yes.
I do want to say though that I have not published this video, but if you're listening now, sneak preview, you may
Yeah.
remember we were talking about polka dots and people were like, there's polka dots everywhere. Why? And I have the answer. And the answer is that the first gay marriage unofficial, but the claims of the first gay marriage in the United States was performed by the high priestess of polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not quite sure how to say this artist's name, but Yayoi Kusama is
Mm-hmm.
an artist that you would probably recognize her art if you did not
Oh,
know
yeah.
her name.
Yes.
Yeah. She's like done a lot of things, branding and brand deals and stuff like that. But she is very interesting to me because she is like voluntarily self-checked into a mental institute um as a way to like keep herself safe and to continue to like make art.
Mm-hmm.
Um so there's a lot of like themes with tortured poets, etc. But Cyndi Lauper closes her show with like an homage to this artist and the polka dots and rainbows. And Cyndi Lauper did a parody of Back in the Office when Taylor with the cat and the sunglasses and the
Yes.
yellow sweatshirt, like she does that. So like
Yes.
we have polka dots, we have Taylor in the office, we have Cyndi Lauper, and then we go back to polka dots. And again, in like I believe 69. Um, Let me get the date actually of when that was. She was just like, "Oh, I'm a high priestess. Like I can officiate this wedding." It was 68. The first public gay weddings in New York. The high priestess of polka dot. Um, so yeah, I just I love when we're like, "Oh, there's like a theme of polka dots. Like what is it?" And it's like, "Well, if we look for the gay history of polka dots, we will find the first gay marriage in the United States from the high priestess of polka dots." Which is to say, thanks, Alex Morgan, for wearing polka dots and being a lesbian. And thanks, Taylor, for having her to debut your lesbian filter on Instagram. And thanks, Taylor, for being the dyke of all dykes of the modern century.
Which also reminds me, Aaron posted on Blue Sky that, like lesbian visibility also means all lesbians, including the closeted lesbians. So thank you to all
Yes,
closeted lesbians that
truly.
are also in the media and like, because honestly, like how I'm never bored, but I'm also very, I feel lucky that I'm not super famous just because of that.
Yeah, I think about that a lot. And I think about, I'm like, I am too soft for it all. And Shade never made anyone less gay. wherever you are on coming out is a that is a heteronormative construct, and you don't have to come out to be gay. You don't have to engage in gay acts to be gay. You are gay in your own body, in your own space, in your own time, in your own way. And I
Time and
love you
space.
all. What's that? Time and space. Time and
Across,
space.
yeah, across time and space.
Oh, I'm just feeling like grateful for all of the lesbians who have ever been gay, and we're about to watch this film about the first Dyke March and the first lesbian visibility days in the 90s. And those people like went into the streets when it was really dangerous to be out. And I now get to like be gay. And I have to
Yeah.
like be gay so that the children who are gay can be out in a gay world. And it's just one bell after another. And I'm glad that I get to be part of the legacy and the tapestry of the magic and beauty of it all.
And I'm just gonna say something really quickly. I'm also thankful for
Claudia, a cliffhanger I'm thankful for, and you cut out. Say more. We can't hear you, Claudia.
wait, can you hear me?
Yes,
Or
what
no?
are you thankful for? We can hear you.
No, because I couldn't hear you respond.
No, it was like, I'm thankful
Um,
for.
no, I was gonna say I'm thankful for you, no, because I only learned about the lesbian Avengers through you, through your TikToks.
Thanks, Claudia. I'm grateful for you too. I'm grateful through us being friends for so long through time and space and being here
It
still
really was a
together.
cliffhanger.
I know. Imagine saying that and I say nothing back. Oh my God, Claudia, I'm so sorry. I'm so grateful to you. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being dyking it up, as we said. Happy Lesbian Visibility Day.
Yay. Yay pretzels.
Gay pretzels, me out now. Bye,
Yummy, yummy
everyone.
pretzels.